What is going on, people? Feroncio here, and welcome to episode 5 of Nioh 3 100% walkthrough. So, folks, before we do anything, I missed a Kodama and a chest over here, and we'll go back really quick to pick that up and proceed along with a fire shuriken. So most of this loot will, respawn, and they are not serious loot. And we will need to go to the other side, so nothing in here that we have not done. So I can see the Kodama here, but there will be some enemies like that pesky archer all the way on the top. And let's bring this guy here so we get out of the archer. And now let's go take so once the archer is taken care of, let's go over here, collect this stuff, drop over here really quick, and let's go send this Kodama home and open up this chest. And from here we'll go back all the way over here. So now let's go collect that fire shuriken. We'll go back across that bridge. And on the right side here, there will be a crawl space that is obscured by some crates. And we need to get inside. And drop over here, and in here there will be our fire shuriken. So once the fire shuriken is there, so the game is going to ask me to customize this thing, and I'm going to switch the shuriken for the fire shuriken. And that's pretty much it. Now we're going to go talk to that Kodama. And the Kodama is a trader, so he will buy stuff, and we can exchange some of the yokai teardrops that we've been collecting for this secret skill text. And once we've done this, he is going to give us our Kodama soul core. And we will be going to pray, purifying things. And at this moment I am going to increase my magic. So with magic 7 I'll have another Omkyo slot so I can use it. But right now I can also do some blessings because we have a lot. So I'm going to decrease damage taken and increase damage dealt by using an elixir. And also on the Jizo, I'm going to improve my melee damage. And I am going to use, whenever I use an elixir, I'm going to recover some of this corrosion that we get when we get into the Crucible. So with that, there is only one thing left, which is go take a look at our skills, and I still have 1 point that I can use to attack mastery that's going to give me 5 attack increase. So right now you should have as common skill attack mastery, panacea, cure fast, and vital spirit. And for samurai, roaring dragon, deflect and unshakable, and also armor piercer and taki arts for the ninja. So with that, I think we are more than well equipped, and then we should go into the Crucible So let's go do this. So the Crucible is, believe me or not, more or less linear. It can be confusing, but you know, it is not really that complicated. So first you can see there is no other way than up. So this is pretty straightforward. And once we get here, we can note that there is a loot out there and a loot here. There is a door here. There is a shortcut. We will be open that very soon. But then again, you know, everything in here you can come back later on. But this is a dead end. There is a small enemy here. But it is pretty much a dead end. And why I am here is just to go on the ceiling to collect that piece of loot. You know, just rifle and arrows, totally irrelevant. And then we will continue the path again. So there is loot on the top, and that is the only way to go. It's this way, but we'll go here. Collect this loot. And then we have two options. We can drop here, or we can fight this guy there. I am going this way, and we'll have to go the two ways. Don't worry about it. But right now, we're going to fight this dude. Yeah, so gotta be careful here because we are getting because of the small space. Okay, so this guy is done. Yeah, I hate those small space, but there is not much that we can do here. So we cannot go this way, but we can go this way. And also, this is a door that we're going to open very soon. But you can see that this is pretty much the way to go. Just don't go into the lava. So once we are done, so there is a path out there that we're not going yet. First, we're going to go back and open our shortcuts. And let's get in here. And then we'll open the first shortcut. So this is where we came from the ceilings. You know, you can retrace this, right? So this is the beginning of the Crucible. We came in here, we drop here, and now if something happens, we pick up that loot. Something happens, we can get in here and go all the way directly here. And there is another shortcut that we're going to open very soon. So first let's go take what we missed. So this guy we also need to open. So let's, I think I need to go to the other side. So let's me check here really quick. Yeah. So linear path. This is what we need to open. And we will get I know how to open that. So where is okay, so this is, we just came from here, so let's go. Let's go over here. Yeah, so that is the other shortcut. That is another yokai over here. But I think I'm missing something here. So that guy out there. Oh, okay. So what we miss is going into the ceilings again and doing that other side. Yeah, so there we go. And this is the door. So now this is all open, and if something happens, so let's go open up our chest here so I don't forget. So if something happens, we can just we come from here, from this area, we dropped, then we can come over here. Boom, boom, boom. Continue straight. And then we should have another opening to the other side. And then again, we will be going this way. But before we do that, I am going to deal with this yokai here. Now, we don't need to do this right now. Once we get into that position, we should be able to just fight him. But there is a box in here, and why not, right? So this guy is done, and now we can open this box, and very soon we will be dropping that ladder, so you know, pretty much straightforward. We can come back. So now let's go and proceed. So this is where we need to go, but you know, so that is also part of the Crucible. So we need to do. So another thing that we can do here is that those Geigers, if we use fire arrows, we can do some serious damage to that yokai. And same thing happens with that dude. If he comes this way, we can actually use a fire arrow and explode him. But he ends up exploding the little guy most of the time when he tosses that thing. So let's be patient and wait until he tosses and kills that guy for us. Yeah, so little guy is gone, and you know, then we'll drop and we'll fight him. Just be careful with the Geigers, because they will burn you. So now he is done. Let's go check this well here. What does the well has? One elixir. Then we will proceed over here. Don't go into the lava, you're gonna die. Okay, so it appears very easy, but it is not. It's going to burn you. So from here, we'll go inside this door and then passing to this other side here. And then another light shows up. So we'll end up going into that big trunk in there. There are a couple of enemies in here. See those little things? There is another one that is going to come up from the door. So we need to get from this guy very fast. So once we are done with these guys, then we'll come over here, the light will show up again. And now this is a tricky part, because there are those guys out there that we need to, if possible, destroy before they keep on sniping us. There is another guy on the top out there that is going to throw arrows. We have two ways of dealing with him. We can just rush, or we can attack him from here. And most of the time we are able to actually aim at him and he doesn't do a lot of damage. See, now he is missing, and I was able to dispose of him. So then we'll need to jump over here and then jump over here. So and I missed that skeleton warrior. So pretty much straightforward, right? So let's collect loot. And let's go up here. The way to go is this way. actually this way, but you can see the ladder right here for that shortcut, and that's when we're going to kick that ladder down. So now if something happens, we can come right here using this ladder and continuing on this path. And of course we will have to take care of that school, because that is a pain. And if I can lock on that guy, yeah, it did not do a lot of damage, but it's a pain. So if we go down here, then we'll need to go back all the way up just to collect that piece of loot out there. So the way to go is from here, and then we will have an archer that, you know, best way to do is just rush this guy. And now we'll proceed here. There will be another school coming up. We can see it. So we've been all the way over here. We've been in all of this. And now we will get over here, and there is another shortcut that we're going to kick this down and then collect this loot, go over here. Open up this box. And then go back up. But we've been here, so you can see that platform. That's the one that we got. We got that box open. We open up over this shortcut. Now it is time to proceed. Let's collect this Amrita here. Ah, I can't believe that he actually grabbed me. Yeah. Well, there is still one to go. I think he is dead. Isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Well, end up dropping, but that's okay. So I can climb up. Collect this. And now we have a little piece out there. I really don't want to get scorched, so we'll go over here to the top, and then we'll drop over here and go back up and drop to the next part of the Crucible. So as you can see, it appears confusing, but it is It's pretty much linear as long as you don't get into the lava. And I did. I got, yeah. So I also get, so that loot is, it's gone, folks. I don't think, okay, I was able to get it. So I got into this, and then I end up being scorched. And now we have this guy here. He hits pretty hard. So just don't facilitate with him. Ah, kabonk! Come on. All right, so he's gone. Boy, those things are scary. So, next step, we go this way. So, you can see there is not a lot to get lost. It really appears confusing, but it's not that bad. So, now we have the next one over here. Now just be careful, you know, because these guys, they hit really hard. So I think I may even have a better Taki. So let's see. I'm gonna do Ushi. And we have a Crucible weapon. Okay, so, but that is an Ushi, is not a dual. So, but we have a dual here that's going to improve my attack. I'll talk about Crucible weapons in a bit. So that doesn't open from this side. Ambush. Something happened with this Ushigatana. I think this is doing poison, isn't it? Strong attack. +3 imbue wind. Okay, so I'm doing +3 wind damage, elemental damage. I love it. Isn't this cool or what? Ah, big dude. That big dude is scary. Yeah. So good thing is something happens, we will be respawning right here. So this is the equivalent of, you know, the temple. We can pray. We can even increase our stats, and let's do that. Since we are here, let's pray. Let's level up. And I'm going to increase my magic +1. And now I should be able to actually go into the soul course on the Omnibox and use another position. And then I can use a Sudama. So now I have also a Thundershot talisman that I will need to equip though. So you don't see it in here, but we'll go over here into items, and let's get to this Thundershot Talisman. And let's set up a shortcut to use it over here. So now I am also going to switch my Scampus, because I think I switched it to something else. Okay, I did not. So I need to switch the Scampus. Instead of Scampus, we're going to get in a yokai. And this is going to be our configuration. So, oh, okay. I respawn, so these guys came back. Oh, I got another core. Okay. Okay, so now we have no other option than to fight that guy. And believe me, fighting that guy it's of course it's not good, but the Geigers are the things that actually scare me, because we're going to get some serious damage if we get into that fire. So, but in any case, if we die, I can just go back and try again, because we are very close to the shrine. So also I'm going to try to get him a whack on the back if possible. I'm going to try to ambush him. Ah, look at that. Ooh. So I am going to use my spirit, and let's see what I can do to this dude here. Yeah. So this guy is done. And I almost died. Look at that. Now we have another yokai out there. Now, folks, one at a time, if possible, right? One at a time. So let's see if we can pick up this guy before. Okay, so now we'll go. Here that is. So we could try to jump here, but it's much better to play smart. Collect this little loot here, and I think this is pretty much it. We can go back. Yeah, Or we can jump here or walk over here, that's fine. But then we need to deal with that big dude out there. I don't want to fight him in a small space. So, and there are a couple of them. So before we do that, I am going to try to get this bee. Awesome, one less thing to worry about. And now we are here, and we still need to deal with this guy. I'm not going to leave him behind, but I just didn't want to get in the crawl space. So bring him over here, and we can fight here. Oh my. Woo! Okay, so that was bad. I was burned, and this is the problem that you get when you fight on those spaces close to lava. And that is fine. That so suck. Alright folks, this guy is not complicated, believe me. He is piece of cake compared to what we're going to have to face in the end. And then again, I don't even need to defeat him. I would love to push him into the lava. Wow. He was trying to grab me. Yeah. So he is gone. Gave me trouble though. So this is quite large, so we got another one footer. Oi, oi, oi. Give me a break here, folks. And, yeah. Ah, come on. Wow. these guys are getting harder, or am I getting tired? Anyway, so this is done. Let's open up this guy. So this is the next shrine. So we'll proceed this way, but for now, let's make sure that we have finished this area here. And we'll be open this shortcut later on. So right now we can't open it. But we almost getting to the end, almost. Okay, so these guys are done. And let's see here. Ah, B. So nothing. We are almost at the end here. Ooh. Ah, okay. I am wasting my arrows, but anyway. So that is, the guy dropped a core. But I want to get that skull first. Okay, so now the skull is done. And another part is lit. We have one. Okay, so we do this from the other side. Yeah, so this is. Do I want to go over and risk going into this trunk? Definitely not. Yeah, so we have a couple of enemies out there, but first let's go and finish this guy here. This guy is a little bit more complicated than the rest of them. Oh, he just did me. Oh, wow. Yeah. So this guy is badass. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm going to try one thing here. Okay, so this is where that guy came from, and that is the shortcut I need to open. Ah, come on, don't do that! Don't do that! Yeah, so now one less dude to worry about. Let's open up this shortcut. And we are good here. Don't worry about that bee. So we have that guy, the guy on the top. Don't have anybody here. Yeah, go down. So let me see if this guy, I think he dropped into the lava, right? No, he is there. Okay. Okay, so that guy is gone. Now we have just that dude out there. The mad dude. And let's handle him over here. Oh my, oh my. Okay, so he is done. So all of those guys are done. So we have that big dude. So now we need to go through that area here and collect this guy. And now we need to go back because we have that big dude that we need to resolve. That big dude out there. And then we have that little piece of loot out there that needs to go through that trunk. And frankly, I'm not really... Okay, maybe I can go from here. Nope. That's not gonna work. We'll have to jump from that piece out there. Yeah, sad. But, you know, for people that like to live in the danger, right? Why not? So we'll have to jump on this trunk in the middle of the lava, with 29,000 stuff and go all the way to collect that little piece of thing out there. Do we have anything else that we can do in order to... Nah, there is no other way. This is a formula for disaster, folks. Yeah, this is a formula for disaster. I'm not going to collect that. Maybe that thing is about 3 arrows. Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, the game is not going to let me go out there. Maybe from here. No, come on, you can do this. Yay, yeah. Alright. Oh, well, so there was some ninja locks, so that was worth it. And now we have that dude out there, and I'm going to invoke my spirit because that guy is going to be painful. All right. How about that, people? Almost there, folks. Almost there. Okay, so he's gone and we are almost at the end. No more elixirs. I may be, I may have to come. Wow, what is my... Okay, if you are asking what the hell happens, I use one of my charms to produce a thunderstorm. So, and that happens whenever I use my strong attack, that produces that wave. So let's go back a little bit because I forgot to collect that little thing. Let's check on this side, collect this, and then let's proceed. We almost there, folks. We still have some serious enemies that we have to defeat. Man, I hate to fight these guys in such a small space. Yeah, I could use some medicine, people. I could use some potions. All right. Yay. Come on, just follow. Just fall, man. It wouldn't be bad if this guy just fell on. I thought he was done, and he was not. Okay, so now did I get any? No medicine. Come on, no medicine. All I needed was a medicine. Come on, let's see. All right, almost, but not quite. Yep, let's go. So we came from here, right? So that's correct. We came over here, and now we need to go in this direction. And all I want is just a single drop of medicine so I can feel a little better. All right. Let's pray, people. And I don't need more magic at the moment, although we will need to go all the way to 10. So from now, I think I don't know, heart maybe. Okay, let's go magic. Oh, we got 2 points in magic. Oh, more than that. So that will open up another slot, and that is good. So now we have a third position out there that we can do. So jailer, we don't have enough for that. We already have a thunder shot. Skeleton warriors. Okay, so right now this is not going to buy me anything, so that is fine. So guys, this is it. Okay, so let me tell you where we are. That's the end of it, and that is Shokatsu Baba, and that is the boss of this area. So let me see how long this thing is, and from that point we'll go over here. We have to defeat Shokatsu Baba, and then we'll go all the way to the Hamamatsu. But I think for now, I think this is it for this episode, and we'll resume on the next one. So if you come over here and you stay so far, you're probably enjoying the video, right? So then again, you know, my famous phrase, let's don't be afraid to be happy, guys. You know, like and subscribe, you know, see, press that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode.